Here she is.
Thank God I'm wearing those shades because that light is bright.
Lissy Almeida here with Seconds Out with the one, the only, the man, Becky Lynch. Becky, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Oh, of course.
So I see that you're all the way in Miss Katie Taylor's corner where we expect you to be. How do you feel? Like, how does it feel to have, a fellow Irish woman representing at the top of her game in another sport?
Oh man, it's incredible. So let me explain something to you. I started wrestling when I was 15 years old. I believe she started boxing around the same time, also 15 years old. Both in these tiny little gyms in Bray, County Wicklow. Obviously, we were doing very different sports, but everyone knew about Katie Taylor back then. Everyone knew that she was a legend, that she was going to change the world, that she was going to bring women's boxing to new heights. And to see it and to get to be here and experience it and feel it, it's electric. And I'm feeling pretty electric. I got goosebumps all over my body thinking about it, and I'm so proud to be able to represent her and of everything she's done. It feels really good to be an Irish woman at this time.
Absolutely. And both of you are trailblazers in your sport in your own right. I know we've heard all weekend about how Katie Taylor had to, mask herself as a boy in the beginning of her career. And you've, wrestled in, gyms and other, places all over the world. And also now as a new mom, tell me a little bit about that journey and, just how it means so much to women to be able to show that you can be a mom, you can be whatever you want and still be able to do both.
So it's funny, like right around the time when I first started wrestling, I was 15 years old and I told my mom, eventually, after lying to her, telling her that I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, told her I was wrestling, and she lost her head. She lost her head. Because I couldn't show her what I wanted to do because it had never been done before. And the fact that now we have young girls being able to see that it doesn't matter if you're a girl, it doesn't matter if you want to be a headliner at Madison Square Garden for boxing, you can do that. If you want to win the main event of WrestleMania, you can do that. Gender doesn't matter anymore. And the fact that I get to be a new mom to a little girl, I feel very privileged that I've been able to do all the things that I've done. And to have a little girl to show her that there is no obstacles anymore. You do whatever the hell you want. You go get paid.
Absolutely. Go get that check, right?
Yeah.
So speaking of getting that check, I mean, the amount of turnout of fans from Ireland is crazy this weekend. Would you say that Ireland has the most dedicated and loyal fan base?
Oh, hell yeah, man. We travel well. We bring them Irish flags and we fly them up high, nail them to the ceiling. Yeah, we have a great group of fans and they get rowdy. They get pretty damn rowdy. So I think tomorrow night after she wins, because she will, there's going to be a big party in New York City.
Absolutely. And speaking of rowdy, since you brought it up.
Oh, sure. Let's bring it up.
Let's bring it up. We have to. You know I have to. So our girl, not your girl.
Not my girl.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I know a few weeks back, you and Bianca tore the roof off of AT&T Stadium in Dallas. You're basically a staple in the main event of WrestleMania at this point. So would you even welcome Ronda Rousey back into the main event with you?
I mean, sure. But now it's different. We're in a different position than we were in 2019. I don't need to step up to her anymore. She needs to step up to my level. So come on, just bring it, Ronnie, to coin a phrase from my good friend DJ.
I love that. And then just at the end of the day, you're a mom and there's a lot of little girls out there that maybe want to break into wrestling or break into combat sports or break into, boxing or things that they, see a lot of barriers for. What advice would you give to them?
We've broken down all them barriers. So now all you got to do is work your ass off so that you can walk right through them. And that's the thing. That's what makes me feel real proud. There's a saying that says you might be the first one day, but make sure that you're not the last. Make sure you leave room for more. And that's what we're doing, We've gone where there wasn't a path, but we've left a trail.
Absolutely. You guys are paving the way. And speaking of paving the way, would you like to see Katie join you in a WWE ring anytime soon?
We booking matches. We booking matches.
We are. I do it all.
Okay,
I do it all.
all right.
So maybe Amanda and Bianca versus you and Katie coming up. I mean, we could change the card for Backlash.
No, we can do that. We can do that. We got to put them tag team titles on the line. Maybe we got to get Sasha and Naomi in another corner, make it a triple threat, and then me and Katie will walk out new champions.
Absolutely. Or hold on. Let me throw a monkey wrench into this. How about we bring Conor McGregor in and you guys do a mixed tag? How about that?
Well, okay. So is it me and Conor? Me and Conor versus who we facing?
Anybody you want.
Anybody we want. Oh, all right. I'm down for that. Well, hell, I'm down team with Conor McGregor anytime.
Absolutely. Wonderful. And just last question here. I know you're Team Katie. I don't have to ask you that, but do you think it's going to go all the way? You think she's going to win by knockout?
I don't have a prediction for that. Because they're both incredible. They're both incredible, undeniable, game changers, pound for pound, the best boxers in the world. I just know Katie's going to win. Whenever she does that, by all means.
So it's very clear. Big Time Bex is in Katie's corner. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.